The stars are out for KABLAM's Life with Loopy birthday calibration. There's songstress Barbara Streisand and hubby James Brolin. From Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar with prehistoric funny man Bob. That's Thunder Girl on the arm of Men in Black star Tommy Lee Jones. And a whole galaxy more. But now, the hosts of the Life with Loopy birthday calibration from TV's KABLAM, it's Henry and
June. You know, June, I like being in a comic book, but it sure is good to be out of it for a change.
Henry, you're always out of it. Seriously, folks, we're here for one reason and one reason only, to honor a very special little lady named Loopy.
Over the next 22 minutes, we'll pay tribute to TV's most talented tyke, with 5 of her craziest adventures ever.
But enough of our yakking. Let's get the calibration started with our first Life with Loopy.
Hi, Larry here. Yeah, I know I look ridiculous, but looks aren't everything. And last week, Loopy found that out the hard way. It all started when Mom and Dad were making us watch one of those nature shows.
Butterflies, the most beautiful and glamorous of all winged creatures.
Mom, when am I gonna start looking beautiful and glamorous?
When everyone else starts looking really ugly.
Don't listen to Larry, dear. We think you are beautiful and glamorous.
I mean like you, Mom.
Pumpkin, your mother's got the kind of beauty and glamour that takes years to achieve.
Years? I can't wait that long.
Once in the cocoon, the caterpillar metamorphosizes into a beautiful butterfly in only 7 days.
7 days? Now that's more like it.
What happened next came as quite a shock. Hey, Squirt, what's the small idea?
Making a cocoon. It's my shortcut to stylishness. Smell you in a week, booger breath.
Well, without Loopy around, life just seemed to fly by. And before I knew it, the week was up.
Loopy, honey, are you okay in there?
Wings? Wow! This worked even better than I thought.
My baby's a butterfly. What are we going to do?
I'll get the camcorder.
Well, I gotta admit, even though my sister was a bug, she did look pretty glamorous. Trouble was, we weren't the only ones who thought so.
I don't believe it. The Palace Polychronos. If I were to capture such rare specimens, those fools would have to take me back into the academy.
Back at the house, Dad had seen enough.
Dinner time! Larry, get your sister back in the house.
Hey, Loopy! Get your behind down on the ground! It's time for dinner!
Dinner's for landlubbers. I'm Loopy, Queen of the Breeze. Look at me! I'm the most beautiful butterfly of all. Hey! What the?
Hold still, my beauty.
Nix the net, mister. I'm a delicate creature.
Wait! Stop! Come back!
Meanwhile, I figured if Loopy wasn't gonna come down, then I was just gonna have to fly up and get her.
Where are you, my little Lupalus? I know you're around here somewhere.
Boy, this glamour thing is a pain in the thorax. I'm going home.
Loopy!
Larry?
Careful, the bug zapper!
Ha! Got you!
So that's the story. Loopy finally figured out that looks really aren't everything. And as for me, well, I guess I'm the one leading the glamorous life now.
You know, I've seen that one a dozen times, and it still slays me.
Me too, Henry. But what a lot of people don't know is that Loopy isn't just America's favorite comedy Muppet. She's also a girl who cares. For years, her Make-A-Wish Goldfish Foundation has been making dreams come true for unhappy aquarium pets across the country.
June, I'm here with someone who knows Loopy's generosity firsthand. Former First Lady Barbara Bush.
That's right, Harry. After George lost the election in 1992, our goldfish Susan took it very hard. But thanks to Loopy, little Susan went off on a whitewater rafting adventure. And now she's right as rain.
I guess wishes really do come true, don't they, Mrs. Bush?
They certainly do, Harry. And right now, I wish we could watch another Life with Loopy.
Hi, my name's Larry. Let me introduce the family. This is my little sister Loopy. This is my mom, and this is my dad. He's what you'd call a laid-back kind of guy. Yup, nothing seems to faze my dad. Well, nothing that is, except...
Bills! Bills, bills, bills!
Now, to Loopy, Dad's bill problems were being caused by one icy-hearted individual. And believe me, when it comes to melting icy hearts, my sister Loopy's a regular blowtorch.
Hey there, friendly mailman. There's something I gotta say. You're such a lovely person.
Mostly bills today.
Grouch bag.
And what's my little sugar lump got for me today? Bills?
The next day, Loopy got busy. She figured that if the mailman wasn't going to respond to genuine love and kindness, she'd have to appeal to a more primitive emotion. Fear.
Go back! Go back! Leave this evil place at once, or suffer the curse of the living dead!
As soon as I get your signature on this, pal.
And what's my little zombie got for me today? Bills?
At this point, Loopy decided to switch gears. She figured if the problem wasn't going to go away, we'd go away from the problem. And you know, life went by surprisingly smoothly for the next few days. We got great reception on the TV.
Ah, ma chérie, je t'aime.
And as for Dad, well, I'd never seen him so relaxed until...
Morning, ma'am. Nice weather we're having.
Bills?
Now, you might think after all this, Loopy would have given up and figured that helping Dad was just too much trouble. But you know what? You'd be wrong.
Sorry, Dad. Couldn't do anything about the bills. But I thought you'd feel better if sometimes you got a nice letter in the mail, too. Love, Loopy.
Welcome back to the Life with Loopy birthday celebration with your hosts, Henry and June.
I think we'd all agree that no Life with Loopy celebration would be complete without our next guests. Coming to us via satellite...
Please welcome the clown princes of poultry prankery, Charlie Chicken and Turkey Thompson.
Hi, everybody. Sorry we couldn't be there tonight with you, but we're down here in Australia on the set of our new movie, Kickboxing Chickens Down Under.
You know what, Turkey, though? Something's still bothering me. You know, I made these beautiful birthday pies, especially for Loopy. And now what am I going to do with them?
Don't worry, Charlie. I have an idea. Happy birthday, Loopy!
Yowza! That hit me right in the funny bone.
Ouch! My sides are actually splitting! While we nurse our injuries, why don't you watch another classic from the First Lady of Hilarity, Loopy?
Hi, Earthlings. I'm Larry. This is my sister Loopy. And this is the moon. Now, thanks to modern science, we've got the moon pretty much figured out these days. But try telling that to Loopy.
Looks like a giant moldy crab apple.
Hey, kids, have you seen the man on the moon yet?
There he is! I see him!
Come on, Dad. Everyone knows the man in the moon is just shadows on the surface.
Shadows! Yeah, I see them too. That one's a dinosaur, and there's a giant bird.
Oh, brother.
I saw him! I'll prove it to you!
Loopy, you can't lasso the moon. It's 250,000 miles away.
You're right. I'm gonna need a longer clothesline.
That night, I was in the middle of the coolest dream about the Charlie Chicken Show. When suddenly...
Hey! Grab your moon shoes, Space Cowboy! I got a surprise for you.
Well, I had no idea how modern science was gonna explain all this. But I figured I'd worry about it later.
Hey, let's go find the man in the moon.
Loopy, there isn't any man in the moon. I told you, it's just... shadows?
It came from over here.
Grab onto the solar shield, Lunosaurus.
Space Eagle, I can't hold on any longer. Destabilize the anti-gravitational field.
See? I told you I saw the man in the moon. Hold on, Lunosaurus!
So they finally decided to send a rescue party. Gee, thanks. You know, I've been stranded here since the 70s. Can you believe those jerks took off without me? I tell you, I would have gone totally Sputnik if it wasn't for these two guys. What are you two staring at? Come on, let's get off this moldy crab apple.
Goodbye, Moon!
And good riddance. See you, kids. I'm off to kick some NASA hiney.
So I guess Loopy proved we're never gonna solve all the mysteries of the moon. In fact, Dad's working on one right now.
Hey, anyone seen my polka-dotted underwear?
Henry, what's the first thing you notice in an episode of Life with Loopy?
Oh, sorry. Well, June, the first thing I notice about Life with Loopy would have to be the theme song.
That's right, Henry. If it wasn't for the theme song, no one would know the show was starting.
So tonight, performing her very special rendition of the Life with Loopy theme, we're honored to have with us North Country songbird and international recording star Celine Dion.
Hi, Larry here. And this is my sister Loopy. But this is what I really want to show you. My lucky baseball. 360 degrees of cross-stitch horseside perfection. I I plucked this baby out of the air during last season's playoffs. And ever since then, I've never let it out of my sight. But just last week, something terrible happened. Loopy!
What's the deal, Banana Peel?
I lost my lucky baseball!
Mellow out, Sauerkraut. When's the last time you saw it?
Okay, I know it was with me last night. And we took a shower this morning, and then we watched the game together.
That's it! Come on! You lost it in the sofa. Don't worry, I'll get it for you. Hey, there's a lot of stuff down here. Whoa! Suffering sardines! Just look at all this. Hey, turn down the high beams, will ya?
Who's this then? A lost little girl?
I'm not lost.
Not lost, not lost. What you doing down here then?
These are the minds of the lost and gone forever, these are.
This can't be all down our sofa.
Your sofa? Ha! Every sofa. Look, you came down one of our surface tunnels here, see? Everything that's lost inside a sofa ends up here.
And our job's to dig it out, keep all the good stuff, and send the rest down to the recycling centre to be turned into molten planet fuel.
And that's what makes the world go round.
Well, I'm looking for my brother Larry's lucky baseball.
An old ball came down here this morning. Looked like someone had been chewing on it.
That's it! Where is it?
Well, it's going to be planet fuel in about 45 seconds.
You better take the elevator.
Come on, come on!
Level 95, umbrellas and gloves. Level 94, Jimmy Hoffa.
Hey, can't this thing go any faster?
Well, why didn't you say you wanted the express service? Level 1, Recycling Center. Daily meltdown scheduled to begin in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a nice day.
Whoa!
Here's your baseball, Larry.
Hey, what'd you do to it? It's all scorched up. Looking back, I guess I should have been a little more grateful. 'Cause that's when Loopy made sure I'd never lose my lucky ball again.
Welcome back to the Life with Loopy birthday galabration.
Right now, it's a very special pleasure to introduce someone who's followed Loopy's career as a fan, a mentor, and most importantly, as a friend.
Please welcome Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise, actor Patrick Stewart.
Thank you, Henry and June. Loopy, what an honor it is to be here. It seems like only yesterday that a fresh-faced, pig-tailed lass named Loopy first stole our hearts. And since then, we've shared sorrow and joy with her, laughter and tears. And through it all, she made us see the truth in her famous words, "Mellow out, sauerkraut." So tonight, we all wish you a very happy birthday, Loopy. Make it so.
And now, here's our final episode of Life with Loopy.
Hi,
Larry here. You know, our dad's a pretty good guy. He works hard, doesn't complain, and always remembers to flush. In fact, the only problem with Dad is there's just not enough of him to go around. Hey, Dad, can you help me with my science homework?
Sorry, son. Kinda busy right now.
But, Dad, you promised to play Martian Mad Scientists with me.
Honey, where are you? The dishes are piling up in here.
Hold your horses, people. I can't be in 4 places at once now, can I?
Now, to me, Dad's question was perfectly logical, but Loopy took it as a scientific challenge. That night, she got busy in the basement, and by the next morning, she converted Mom's twin-tub deluxe washer-dryer into
a fully functional cloning device. Allow me to demonstrate.
Ouch!
I simply drop Dad's nose hair into the protoplasmic vat, set the machine on spin, and voila!
Hey, snappy duds, fella. Right back at you, pal.
Loopy's clone dad turned out to be a molecular miracle.
Pass the glue gun, son.
In fact, he was such a success that Loopy made another one.
Done cleaning out the gutters, dear. Reporting for dish duty.
And another.
Okay, Quetzalcoatl, sacrifice me to the sun god.
And soon we had 4 dads in the house. But little did we know that messing with genetics can have catastrophic repercussions. Just in time for the Charlie Chicken Show.
Golf. Bass fishing. Celebrity lawn darts.
And I wasn't the only one suffering. With 4 dads and no washing machine, Mom was starting to lose it.
Out, darn spot.
But for Loopy, the situation was reaching critical mass.
Hey now, Loopy, what's the motivation for the acceleration? Haven't forgotten it's bath night, have you, Pumpkin? Sweetie, look what I found in the attic. All your old baby photos.
Ah!
Was it something I said? You're not messing with my power tools, are you? Loopy, where are you, Sugar Plum? Jumpin' Jiminy!
Dad, read me a bedtime story. Dad, let me girl. Dad, what can we eat candy for breakfast?
I just remembered I have a previous engagement. Me too. Ditto.
And soon, 3 of the DADs were back to being DNA, and only 1 was left.
Well, Pumpkins, it may take me a while, but I'll find time for each and every one of you.
Yep, it was the original, the one and only, our dad.
Yay, Dad!
So that was that. We learned our lesson. 1 dad's enough for all of us. Of course, the only question is now, what are we gonna do with all these Loopies?
Hey, Dad!
Well, that wraps up a kablam-tastic, oops, I mean loop-tastic birthday galabration.
Wow. What a night it's been.
And for Loopy, what a life it's been. Good night, everybody.
Tonight on Action News 58, how Loopy has touched the lives of people in our area. We have the exclusive story plus a funny-looking dog. Coming up at 11.